Let's go live. Hi, guys. How are you this evening? It's me, Angie, from Learn Love Tarot, here to be your spiritual stewardess for tonight's messages. How was your Tuesday? I hope you are fabulously, wonderfully well. So, please look at the post link there down there in the description box for my community page, because not only did we have double 12 energy come up in the yin and the yang with the 48 and 39 card. Those each equal 12. So I was like, tee-hee, double 12s. I thought after the post, that's a 33. I was asking questions for today's third quarter moon that I pulled the energy for yesterday on the Spiritual View live. Some of you were there. Thank you. And realized that, oh, snap, I should have also posted the picture of the crossing energy that was there. And guess what that just happened to be? Oh, well, just a 33 card, the same as the double 12s. Hey, how are you today? Look at this beauty. Will ya? I have to give her some privacy there. But this is a gorgeous card. Not only that, I had to email my client because I used the mermaid deck today because it's the moon in Cancer. And, I like to use my water deck when the moon's in the water signs. And the outcome card was the Hermit, which is in this deck, the octopus holding the lantern. And we went on about octopuses, yada, yada. And then she also got advice of the Hanged Man. So that came out twice. I'm like, oh my gosh, stay with me. Wait till you hear this business. I am flipping out just a little bit. So I hope you are watching. It was such a beautifully gorgeous, unexpected reading today. I think it took a turn we neither one of us expected. So was it just wow? And then just even reading these cards, I had trouble closing my mouth. So hi, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to read us a little bit more about this card. I did post these earlier from when I pulled on the Spiritual View yesterday. But I just want to reveal what this card says, because not only did the advice I pulled, I asked what changes are the yin energies making and the yang energies making. What's my collective creating? What y'all creating? With this fire card energy, with the two dualistic dragons, the yin and yang looking at each other. And I did post the book meaning to that fire card, which was literally these two cards' meanings put together in the meaning of her painting. So if that wasn't crazy enough, again, 48 and 39 are both 12s, double hangman energy, spiritual perspective, seeing something in a whole different way. And then the 12 and 12s, 3 and a 3. Lo and behold, the environmental energy for that fire card was a 33, journey to wholeness. Listen to this, shiz. Just wait. Okay, so this is all about self-acceptance, wholeness, unconditional love. Let me see if I can give her some privacy and hold it up. There we go. Soul fragments returning, 7 of Cups energy, right? So opposite of 7 of Cups. Accepting others as they are, which was in the Sabian symbol of a mature woman reawakened to romance. It's in the bottom right-hand corner, the green writing on my notes today. It was, why are we doing that? To respect other ways of being and doing. And then let's see, what else? Staying energetically present, accepting all parts of self, healing internal disease. So let's see, I'm going to scooch down here. The canvas, when she was painting this, Izzy Ivy, the artist, held a half-formed being, part woman and somewhat octopus, the Hermit card of the mermaid deck. She was troubled. The process she was in was quite disturbing to her. After doing a clearing, I was able to sleep. The next morning, my housemaid inquired what had happened in the night as his pictures were falling off the walls. As I worked on the painting over the next week, it felt like this being was undergoing healing. She was brought into wholeness and became quite beautiful with evolved energy systems and a sense of enlightenment and knowing about her. I have come to realize that this being is a hybrid. There are mixed reports about what caused these beings to be this way, but it seems that there was a distinct sense of upset and disease amongst them, and they had an intense longing to be whole again. Some say the Lemurian hybrids were experiments done by the Atlanteans as they pushed what was possible. Others say that they were a result of vibratory similarities as the Lemurians became more physicalized, causing them to mix with that of animals, depending on where their vibration was. Most accounts associate the hybrid form with disease in a sense of being an outcast. It is understood that hybrids started appearing toward the end of the Lemurian epoch as they were densifying, and the Atlantean mind based intellect interfered with the ebb and flow of the Lemurian ways, though this was not what caused their demise. This card is about loving yourself and others. Ace of Cups inside the Sun card. From a sense of wholeness, exactly as you are right now. The Sun card normally has a naked baby riding that horse out of pure delight. Happy because society hasn't ruined her yet and told her that she had to be a certain way. Okay. It is only from this space that healing can take place. We may find ourselves in relationships or scenarios where we can see great potential. We may have concepts of others that are not really who they are due to subconscious projections or ideals. We could have the idea that we will feel better about ourselves when we achieve a goal or status, that success will somehow make everything better. Unfortunately, this takes us out of the present and makes our love somewhat conditional. To be a healer, transcend the perspective that the being in front of you needs to be fixed. Hold the vision that they are perfect as they are. From this place, they can heal themselves through the transformative power of acceptance. Acknowledge the full spectrum of a picture and bring any fractured parts back to the present moment. In this place, we are whole and thus have the power to step into the brightest version of ourselves. Not only that, it's on page 90, which is the Hermit energy. And again, the Hermit in this deck, which was the outcome energy for a client today in the environment, was the octopus dude. And we went on and on about how cool octopuses are. But how cool is this shiz? Oh my Lanta. Or should I say, oh my Atlanteans? Hmm. Can you believe that? Just, oh my God, guys. And wow. And there's also a reason I wait until after the live on Mondays to read and watch my sister's card polls because I get to be shocked and surprised that that energy came in. And on Monday, Marsha was talking about the reflection card that she had. Mind you, this was before we even had our live and I hadn't seen it yet. And then she had, it was the reflection card, like a mirror image, right? And then the other one, the second energy. Oh, shoot, I had it. Anyway, it'll come back. But I had the song of the cold November rain. And when he looks into her eyes, can't she see that he has the same eyes looking back at her? And then, oh, it was winter. Her second card was the winter energy, cold November. And I was just, stop it. So, anyway, that's my freak out for today. Hey, guys. Hey, thank you so much for being here. You asked for Ursula. That's hilarious, AD. Can y'all just, I can't even. So, what we're doing today is I asked what y'all was creating and got the Sun card and the Angel of Balance card. Okay, so there's those pyramids. I was also talking to her about this old school, the real OG energy of that deep soul connection to the past with someone. Here's all the healing inside with those lotuses. And there she is. Not only has she filled her cup, she is inside the cup. It's her environment. What she's created inside becomes outside. Okay. So we all know how this works, or you wouldn't be here, or you're just learning about it, but super, super cool. Again, the 12's book ending 33, and we got 33. I can't. What you all doing tonight? Hi, guys. Thank you again so much for coming on in. We're going to get a yin and yang reading here to try to see if we can squeeze out some more information. Again, I do have the notes posted. It's our third quarter moon time. So I need to know what's going on with the feminine side of the energy. So I'm going to use the water deck. Well, okay, I guess we's ready. Those came out last. So you're finding out new information. That would be you all in the first position one. The second card, the situation was Queen of Pentacles for my client today. That's just nuts. Wow. Okay. That's where he's going. So the opportunity here is all four aces of potential from this lower octave Empress energy. This is you harnessing your power. And even though she's the Queen of Pentacles, she's waist deep in this water, standing in the water. Okay. And then Angel of Balance, this card it talks a lot about water. That could even just be as simple as being dehydrated. But just wow. Okay. So situation is you about to become your Empress self. And if you are a masculine, this is your yin side. Okay. So this is how, and then we're going to pull connecting energies. All right. That's what we's doing. Angel of Balance, the sun, is what we are creating our greatest happiness by creating our own balance out of the healing that we have done. This brings to you something physical in the 3D. Remember that the Page of Pentacles is the most learned of all the pages. Okay. He's been on the longest journey. He's the most trusted of the king because he does know the most. Okay. So this is about knowing more than others around you, not in a nanny boo boo kind of way, but think of it as, when there were kingdoms, pages were actually educated. Only the court was educated. None of the people had access to education, but pages did. So even though they were messengers telling the king things, sending messages for the kings and the kingdoms, they got access to education. So that did make them smarter than the people around them, even more so than the adults. This is about taking this information that we have learned and sharing it in a loving way, in a compassionate way with everyone around us. Okay. Therefore, bringing all these aces of potential your way by way of positive light and love karma. I mean, that's how energy works. Nut and bolts right there. Let's see where we go from here. In the recent past, what happened to my deck here? All right. Funny enough, not funny. We're just flipped over. Recent past, Seven of Swords. And if you've ever seen me use the mermaid deck before, this deck shows the light side of the Seven of Swords. You see a path out of this opening, out of this discovery. And remember that the mer people, they have no idea what human things are. right? So this is like, we have no idea what existential things are until we know. We don't know, now we know. And this is about, they're not being greedy and taking all of the swords. They don't even know they're swords. They are only taking one for each of them. They're only taking the information garnered that's going to be useful and carrying them forward. The knowledge that you are receiving and carrying forward is what you're going to be sharing. Okay. And we're leaving behind things that we ruminate, the stinking thinking, whatever we do not need. Okay. What is not useful need not apply. What is the heart of this reading? Three of Wands. Okay, so this is the 2 is the ask, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? The 3 of Wands is already decided, you know it's coming, but you're also readdressing, right? Because at a third quarter moon, with this as the heart of our reading, this is when adjustments are required in our journey. This is where we go, do I want to keep on this path? Did I like this downslope of the roller coaster? If I didn't enjoy the ride, how can I tweak it in 1 week's time when I'm going to be using the Emperor energy to build the tracks of the next ride? Okay. And it's a big one, as you know, because we have that Libra solar eclipse. Okay. It's a big one. Solar eclipse. Let's see where we go. What is the near future of this? All 4 aces of potential knowledge. Okay, so Aquarian energy, King of Swords, we are going to be re-entering the age of Aquarius for the next 20 years. We only got a little more time to hang out in this 29th anaretic degree with Capricorn and Pluto. It is no funzilles for me. I do not enjoy it. I did not enjoy that 16-year ride, just personally speaking. And I am delighted to go into a new path of knowledge that is not fear, that is not antiquated, that is not patriarchal, and all about control for the few and sorrow and suffering for everybody freaking else. So I, for one, am very excited by that. The King of Swords, again, is the Aquarian energy, fixed Aquarian energy. Now, with this new start, this is like, oh, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. He has no obstacles. And again, that winter energy, cold November rain. So my post yesterday was about, we don't know who's coming, who's going, who's leaving, who, like, it's just looking at the truth. As hard or as sucky or as great, whatever that is, may be, he's holding a sword here. So not only do we have all 4 aces, we have double swords. Okay, double truth, double sun showing its light and bringing this healing straight on, bringing balance, no longer staying and ruminating on information that we don't need, that is sucking our energy and pulling our energy down. See how this looking glass here, this is examination. She's really looking at it from a deeper perspective. She's taken a closer look. Okay. So y'all's taken a closer look, and that can only happen through our own balance. Okay. The blocked energy, that could be in the past, the 4 of Cups that we are not happy with. That's dissatisfaction regarding our heart. Okay. So what are we creating now? Not only filling our heart, but filling our world, right? Because we fill our own hearts, we are filling the world around us with that. It's been here the whole time. It's been on offer. But when we're in a lower vibrational, not appreciating what we do have and feeling like all is lost, we are out of balance, right? We cannot see that cup. We cannot see that cup. It just feels dissatisfying, period. Now, what Spirit wants us to know is this is a complete, there's that Pluto energy, complete change, complete 180 from whatever this dissatisfaction was. What was dissatisfying to y'all? I mean, feel free if you want to share it, because I guarantee you're not alone. You're not alone. We're all here together, swimming in the same stuff together. Bet you thought I was going to say shiitake mushrooms. We are all swimming together and we're helping each other. You guys are a community here saying hi to each other, checking in on each other. And that is such a beautiful thing. Love expands and grows. Okay. Hate and separation separates, it pulls us inward. Love expands outward and it just grows easily. You just need the one spark. And when you grow the cups, the pentacles come with zero effort. I think this is really shocking, right? Because I've been careful about my manifestation, because I was balanced as I was manifesting. You mean to tell me I'm getting exactly what I want? Uh-huh. Let's see what this outcome You mean I'm getting exactly what I want? What'd I say? The page is the most learned page. Called it the most learned page of all of the pages. And not only that, look how fast. It's not a long time coming. This is in one 9-card spread. Your energy right now of the collective, I see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I see the silver lining to the clouds. This is beautiful. And when I focus on what I do need to know and what I do want, I'm clear. I'm no longer focusing on the dissatisfaction of my heart. I'm filling my own damn heart. And shockingly, what? The guru, the shaman, the guide much? I said, you guys know more than other peoples who don't know. And that is not in a snooty patooty way. It just is. And that's amazing. Just OMG, wow. Okay, let's come over here to the yang side of the energy and see what's gone on over here. This is something, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, on the masculine side, so divine masculine energy or yang energy, this is y'all stepping up and taking ownership and leadership on your own journey to wholeness. Okay. And this is lit a fire under your butt. Adjustments need to be made because if we did not like the ride that we're on right now, we have another week to be thinking about what adjustments we can make in order to build, again, the tracks of the next ride. Additionally, we've got Archangel Gabriel. You are speaking your truth. It's reflected right here. Double Ace of Swords. Learning the truth, seeing the truth, speaking the truth, and acting quickly. Swords is quick energy on the truth. Okay. Very, very beautiful. What is the situation here on the yang side of the energy? We could be stubborn about anything that might be still holding us back. I do love this energy of this card because the devil can be like, what are we still reaching for that we shouldn't? She already had plenty with her, right? She already had enough collected, but she was like, but I just want one more time. I just want to repeat this cycle one more time. I think it might be different. I just want one more fill in the blank. And guess what? She done got caught in a cage. Right? So, this leadership energy we are speaking about, we're not afraid to say where we've gone wrong. We're not afraid to make this adjustment. Adjustments have to be made. Don't you think we learn a lesson when we get put in a cage by life? Even if it's invisible bars of society, of our mental blocks, of our familial ties, of our culture, of religions. Those invisible bars are everywhere, but they are of the mind. How can we get those down? Start creating new synapses in the brain that stop traveling down those old patterns That would have us believe not blank enough. Fill in that blank. We've all done it. Tell that version, that fear, to shut the F up because it's not helpful. It's not true. It's just a habit and a pattern that our brain takes. Okay. We can do it. Oh, look who's here. The opportunity. Now, in the Queen of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords is a little more subtle than the King of Swords. The King of Swords can kind of be like a bull in a china shop, but the Queen of Swords, she does also see, speak, and go for the truth. She just ponders on it a little bit longer to make sure everything is fair and balanced and just. She wants to double check the details. She wants to fact check. Okay, checked. She wants to fact check. We have a divine couple on the board. Near future energy, King of Swords. Opportunity is Queen of Swords. Now, what the Queen of Swords does, especially regarding this devil energy, it might take her a long time. She might have had to learn. She might have had to go through and get caught in these cages because of the yang energy, because of our actions, our choices, our decisions, right? She might have had to go in that cage one too many times for her to go, okay, I've made my decision. Takes her longer to make a decision than the King of Swords, but once she's done, she's Crocodile Dundee. She is way done over it. Okay, so I'm very happy to see this in the collective energy there. As far as the Yang energy, speaking the truth with Archangel Gabriel sounding the trumpet. That is our Ish or Get Off the Pot card, right? It is time. It's time. We put ourselves in the Hanged Man energy. We've seen things from a whole new perspective, not once, but twice. And we got the quarter moon also saying, okay, time to get down from the tree now and make those adjustments because of what you have already seen. Okay, what you have already seen. The card reminded us we are already whole. We are already whole. It is good enough. You are good enough. We keep learning along the way. There is no more that's needed right now other than to not repeat this fearful energy. We already know what happens when we go for that same thing. Just we've all done it. I think we're done with that. Took us a little bit longer, but once we're done, we're done. And once we voice something into being, that's it. Emperor, all four kings, fixed energies, fixed on the truth. I mean, how many swords we got now? 4 aces, all 4 aces, and double swords. I mean, this is like a big time aha moment, guys. Nothing will ever be the same again. And I think that's a good thing. Let's keep going. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming in again. And look at this beautiful, there is our recent past. This one always reminds me that sky of the Aries sky, and this would be Aries energy. 2, 3, 4s are the cardinal fires. Okay, with those, that volcano's gonna blow, but you got it this time. You're like, oh, nice try, but I know there's a cage if I go grab that golden cup again because I've already got enough. I'm already grateful for what I have. I'm not boohooing about what I don't have because that F's up my manifestations. It just brings me more what I don't want. I got it. Okay, this is decision time, go time. 3 of Wands, these feminine energy, we've already surrendered. You've already decided that 2 of Wands. Now, this is in the past energy. And I said it, we already decided. This is, should I stay? Is that going to go? Deeper review. It's already on its way. Double confirmation here. Heart of the reading. Turian energy. I just said the Sabian symbols, bottom right hand of my notes. The 28, a mature woman reawakened to romance, maturity in relationships by way of growing wisdom with age. Second divine pair on the board much? And why do we need to do that? To respect others' ways of being and doing, seeing it from another perspective, letting go of the need to always be right, okay? Because there's always two sides to everything, okay? There's no more pussyfooting around. It's time to go. The volcano's going to blow. What you going to do when it comes for you? Near future, you unpacking that ish. So I love this depiction because this strength card is all about, like, I get by with a little help from my friends. This healing we are doing together. We're all here, right? And it takes a lot of strength to look at what our golden goblets are. What is it that has gotten us every time? It's usually fear-based. It's usually patterning that we may or may not recognize. This is coming into consciousness, no longer subconscious. If this mermaid had not been there to, like, meticulously snip away every single strand, this whale would have never been able to come up to the surface for air, swords, and it would have perished. They would have dove back down and gotten caught all over again. But when we do the work, we take the action of all four kings, the masculine energy, and we unpack our shadows. We're curious about them. We're not shaming ourselves. We're not shaming anybody else. She reminds us that we are already whole. We see them as perfect just as they are, perfectly imperfect, just like we are. Okay? And when people do crap that is hurtful and is not in the best interest of everyone around them, or just even a person around them, that shit's coming into balance whether they want it to or not. How many times, right, do we need to repeat the same mistake before going, oh, that wasn't that person's fault. That was like literally the same lesson, different meat suits. We learn through those other people, right? The mirror energy, looking into the eyes of another to see ourselves reflected, gives us the breadcrumbs to lead us, to show us where we need to heal, what we still need to snip out of our psyche, where we still need to grow, and how we can fucking breathe again. Mm, mm, mm. So the block and the past two are yang energy. We've seen this before in the yin block. The confidence, right? Our confidence got knocked down. Okay, we believed the ish that did not serve our best and highest good. Maybe it felt easier. It felt more comfortable. I'm willing to put my money to bet. It just felt familiar because of conditioning, right? It was normal. We didn't know it was unhealthy, and it's okay. It still hurts. It still knocks us down. It can slow us down, but it's not stopping y'all, for sure. It's not stopping you. And again, back to the manifesting. Queen of Wands can be in her reverse position if we're in this, heavy masculine energy, as it bookends a Queen of Wands in reverse. That can be acting according to, I don't care what anybody else wants. This is what I want. That's the situation. That's a devil situation. That is too much in the Aries North Node in the reverse of me, my. Not thinking about the we. Libra, South Node of Karma. We've got 3 months. Okay. If it's been a block before, that can always be a block. It might be our Achilles in our yang energy. Okay. What's the word for it's like a greater degree of not throwing caution to the wind, but it's where it's like a selfishness where what is that word? It is impetuousness. That is what Queen of Wands in reverse is. It's the young Aries energy, fresh off the block. I just thought of something really funny that I can't share, but it does rhyme with block. I'll save that one for later for our private reading. Um, fresh off the block. Okay. That can be I want what I want. I don't care if it's already somebody else's want. Okay. That could be your pain. That could have happened to you. Okay. That could have happened to you. And it's miserable to have that happen. But what I see here is this maturity coming in. We go from the swords would be the youngest couple. Okay, they are the intellectuals, witty, get along great. It's a person you can talk your ass off to. You never run out of conversation. And then, the pentacles, the king and queen of pentacles, might be we are already of retirement age. We've been there, done that. We like to go do our partying and be home by 7 p.m. So, because we have shit to do the next day. Hey, ain't no shame in that game. You could still have fun, but life just alters a little bit more, right? So, but again, the masculine block or the block on the yang side is that impetuousness, that impulsiveness. Okay. So that's what gets us into this in the first place, right? But now the heart of the reading is I see those mistakes and I forgive myself. I forgive the person that did that ish to me. It's all lessons. Okay. It's all lessons. There is no dang body that has not been on both sides of the coin, please. And if we say no, that's not true, then that's our devil, not being able to see ourselves clearly, right? As the be all end all of not I know all things about everything. Nobody does. When you can say to yourself, I have lived this many years, I've had this many rings of growth on my tree of life, and I know what I've learned is I know nothing. When you can say that and giggle about it and be like, okay, all right, then let's go. And yes, let's see what's happening. What is spirit wanting you to know? There's your magic wand. I was just saying, if someone was from working their way around the block. So, what spirit wants you to know? We'll just call it manifesting. We'll just say manifesting. What spirit wants you to know is if we are manifesting out of a greedy place, we already had enough. We didn't need to go take somebody else's. Okay. We only need, this is already learned by the feminine energy of surrender. Yeah, I see that. I only need to take what I need. I don't need to take it all. I can leave. There's one for everybody. Okay. That devil's like, I want it all and I want it now. Okay. And what spirit wants you to know is when we're manifesting from a place of that, what is best for the highest good of all involved, you're going to get it. You will absolutely get it and way flipping faster than you ever thought possible. It's all about tweaking and examining and really looking at and getting clear on the truth of what we want, even if we had to learn it by what we don't want. Does that make sense, guys? I hope I'm making sense. What is the outcome energy of Queen of Swords, strength, and opposing here this little bit of impetuousness energy? It's all fun and games until someone gets hurt. This childlike energy, like, be careful with this new information, especially if this is dipping the wand in somebody else's queen. Can I say that? Or again, don't care whose wand it is. I see it, I want it, it's mine. We're maturing out of that yang energy, pausing for the cause because we don't want to end up in that cage again. We're understanding that there's a karmic effect, good or bad, and then we have more ish to unpack and more snips to make. The more time it takes for us to balance our own energies, find our own happiness. Because guys, if this happened to you, I'm so sorry that that person had to learn and get karma for their ass for taking what wasn't theirs. That was their lesson, though. Does that make sense? There has to be forgiveness in that, and just go, you know what? Thank you. Thanks for showing me who you are. Because I know I'm mature enough to understand I'm an effing queen and a king, and I deserve better. You do. And you getting it? Whole new foundation. Triangular start of an energy by learning, right? If this Queen of Swords, if you're relating to the opportunity to finally act on what truth it took us a long time to come to, took a lot of strength and balance to get there, a lot of internal work to go, I was being freaking gaslit. I was gaslighting myself. Whatever that is, and these penguins, and I just can't get away from that message. Again, I'm sorry if that has happened in your life. The penguins are supposed to mate for life, right? And if a person came in here and sabotaged that, it's not that person. We also got to hold accountable. Whose wand was it? Who is the one manifesting? There are multiple parties, and then what is our responsibility of if we were taking too long to see this truth, right? Of, that can be someone wanting to win just to win. That can be someone cheating at a stupid board game. It's childish, right? But it doesn't mean it didn't cause great pain. And I'm sorry if that happens. I mean, it happens. We are human and we are flawed. Okay. There still is forgiveness and there still is something to be learned. And for all we know, we don't know what happened last lifetime. Okay. It works like that. Like the universe will balance the energy. And if we get a volcano out of nowhere and we're like, well, holy ish, we don't know. We don't sit and simmer and go why and want revenge and try to sneak. Like, no, that's not manifesting from a place of power and truth. All we can do is look at our own damn selves, right? Because we can never control another person. 44:04 on the clock. Three of Pentacles. I called it. Someone betrayed our trust, and that has caused us from using our masculine energy. Our yang would be our action. All four kings. Okay. This is floating up there. It's a spiritual lesson. As painful as it was, it weren't no fun. This could have been something you were just getting started even, Okay. And if that's the case, then thank God it wasn't 15, 20 years. Right. And if it was, that's still a lesson. You learn that I don't play with children. Like, you're gonna go be a child. I'm a mature ass grown up person playing with a child. Mm-mm. No. If a 65-year-old man wants to behave like a child, and instead of getting a Ferrari like every other midlife crisis person, how long's that going to last? Hope it was worth it. All right, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, throwing caution to the wind. We got these double wands. Okay, this brings a new opportunity for you. If that was kind of a final straw or a last sword in the back, it's go time. Okay, it is go. Dur, 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 dur. Ish, or get off the pot, right? I can't make this shit up. I mean, I'm just reading the cards, guys, albeit maybe in a unique way that nobody else does. But, like, I'm not going to be super drama queen. Oh my God, no, that is not good energy. Mm-mm. No, just see it for the ridiculousness that it is. It's childish. 10 swords, if that's having you in the prison of your mind, stop it. And what did I just flippin' say? It was for you to look at her. Look at her. The Knight of Pentacles is moving from, we already are getting this information. Not only is the yin energy in general always ahead of the masculine side, your thoughts, your feelings, your planning is ahead of following through with what you're thinking, feeling, and planning. That makes sense, right? Oh, we're paying attention this time. We're taking notes. Learn that lesson of discernment one too many times the hard way. And we done. Well, what's the reward? 10 of Cups much? Bringing a community of people together. I got the popcorn, you bring the vodka. I don't know, sounds like a good time to me. Okay. This outcome energy. I'd be ornery. This outcome energy, the moon, I love, love, love this card, not just because it's a Cancer card and I'm a Cancer stellium. By the full moon, towards the end of October, we can have 10 of Cups, because by filling our own cup, we expanded that vibrational frequency outward. Attracting a person of the same vibrational frequency brings those people into your life, male or female, romantic or not, friendships, business partnerships. This is fair and balanced. Taste the rainbow. Okay. Oh, we tasting it. Open wide. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, it's the end of this. I need to quit. It is that cycle, so it's not happening again. Not on your watch. Not on your watch. You're not going to be afraid to act and go, is that what it was? You didn't do all this work for nothing. Not for nothing. Not for naught. Bossing up. I like it. I like it. Just don't get all egoic about it, because that's always can be. There's no getsy backsies. Mm-mm. Getsy backsies is this shit. I just want to win. I just want to prove them wrong. I just want to show everybody who they. I get it. Very satisfying, but how long is that satisfying? And then how long does that delay us healing because we're still in the story. I know. I know. I know. Wish I could tell you I didn't. That's how I know what these cards are saying. So again, if this, I mean, this could have been 10 years ago, guys. If we're still hanging on to that, we're blocking our blessings. Okay? Let it go. 10 of Pentacles on top of that, it just keeps getting better. The 10 of Cups is inside the 10 of Pentacles. This is the pinnacle of Pentacles. This is the King and Queen in that damn card, enjoying the life that they have created. This is the family that you choose. This is the team that we choose to be on. Amazing. Well, now you know, I know you're going to say, but, what's going on with the inside? I got you. I got you. Yang, yin. We ain't grumpy pants no more when all 4 queens is on the table. Look what's behind her. Eclipse much? The palm trees. Can we go with the flow? Can we stay in balance even with emotional lunatics and A-hats that think they're slick and want to go live out their whatever life crisis? Guess who laughs last on that one? That part of the story I know too. Whole new life. 180 flip. What I say? What we learn about? All 4 aces of potential, because in the near future we see the truth, we act on the truth. We started as a page of pentacles. Now you're the guru, the shaman, the guide of what? What has this whole story been about? There's nothing to be done here. Have the funeral, have the funeral about the emotional loss of whatever that was. This has been held on to for a long time. I can feel that. And if that has then caused a pattern of I don't trust anybody, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. When I was young, I never needed anyone. Okay. Yeah, like that. But then that does get you all by yourself. Because if you go, you need to earn my trust. It's a backwards way of thinking. Until I learned that no, you absolutely give open trust until you are proven otherwise. But we don't ignore it when we see it. Okay? If you were proven otherwise and we just didn't want to think that that could ever happen, I get it. I know. Cry it out. Come here. Come here. Come on. I love you. I know it hurts. But your soul set it up for you to learn this. Okay? Think about generational healing. This has been a hot minute. This pain. Took a long time to see it. Took a long time to talk about it. Maybe we felt stupid. Maybe we felt caged. Maybe we were unable to leave financially, emotionally, or otherwise. This was conditioning, guys. We thought this was normal. Here's your new start. When it comes, you best be ready to jump. This is Look, I just said this is old. Look at those deep roots. This is under the tree. We may have been taught that stand by your man. That's generational. Have you ever listened to any old school albums? Have you ever, I mean, there's so many records that you sit there and really listen to the lyrics of, and you're like, what in the Sam Hale? They're singing about my cheating, but I still love him anyway. No, no, no. And we stay, oh, just one more time, one more round. There is some fresh stick to get. That's all I'm saying. There's always something. There's always something better. What did I just say? Two can play at that game. And that's not the nanny nanny boo boo. That's just what happens when your vibration rises. Y'all young and fresh and so fresh. May December romance, anyone? When we speak our truth, she's got the conch. Y'all know what I'm thinking. I don't have to say it because I am 12 inside. I'm just a little hilarious boy. Even if I'm the only one that thinks so, it's okay. What is healing here? Book ending this Three of Swords comes the Four of Swords, except 10 years of work. Yeah, I know, honey. We are all 12 years old. I certainly hope so. Maybe that's why I enjoyed teaching middle school so much. And I'll tell you what, guess who was the shocking thing? Guess who was the drama queens? Not the girls. The boys knew. I swear to God, you can ask a 12-year-old boy anything. He knows who's dating who betrayed who, what the skinny is on so and so. Like they know all the goss. Don't ask the girls because they're not caring. It is on to the next one. What I love about this card is it's not like a woe is me card. You go, you don't know if she put herself on red, she put herself on freeze. Maybe she's aging backwards now because of this new wand, right? All the spirit animals are there to support her. She could be just taking a nap. Okay. And now I can pause and make this choice. Now I'm not scared of it because I'm going like the palm trees. I'm swaying in the breeze. I'm going with the flow. She ain't bothered. Okay. If we're going to be the mighty oak tree, like the emperor would be without the empress, we're going to snap and break at the first tough cycle, right? We can't be so rigid and rooted and go, well, that's just the way it's always been done. Oh, okay. Well, how's that working? Mm, mm, mm. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, fine. Can't make it up. What you want wants you. When you come into balance, when you figure out you've been manifesting wrong because you've been doing it out of a place of revenge or hurt or whatever, even if we didn't know we were doing it. Okay. Really examining it. Really? It can happen that fast? I said it. Look at the color energies from the Tower, Empress, Lovers, Two of freaking Cups. You get what you deserve when you pull the right frequency into you. It beams without. It just comes swimming up. It just comes swimming up. Oh, you feel like a kid again? Ultimate sunshine and happiness? All the lovely things. I mean, we're getting the same stuff. You are beautiful. You is kind. You is amazing, and you are loved and whole just as you are. You are enough. 1212 ain't effing around today, 33. No, ma'am, no, sirs. Wow. I mean, this is probably the most straightforward reading I've seen in a while as far as clarity on each of the energies. What is the connecting? Let's ask that. What's the connecting energy? That's not even the deck I pulled out, is it? No. On the deck I'm trying to grab, it's my other deck. What little card is hiding? No more whiskey lullaby. No more drowning our sorrows because so and so did such and such. Go live your life. Let them do what they're going to do. You agreed to that, as hard as that is to believe. We chose our parents. Why the hell would we do that? Some of us might say. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been as independent as we are, or we wouldn't be the cool badasses, hilarious, open, loving people that we are. Our soul isn't stupid. Our soul has a plan. Look at where your Pluto is and your chart. 3 brothers, I can imagine. We had all girls. Just as bad, especially with 1 bathroom and an endless supply of Aquanet and Rafe. I was going for my deep deck, just, because. But look what we got again. Sun, accidental sun, and another Ace of Wands. No accident. All from, I don't have to, I can stop boohooing now. My life isn't over just because someone else was an idiot and destroyed what we had, whether it's a business partnership, whatever, friendship, whatever. Guess what, guys? When you start elevating up and that energy starts radiating out, I was telling a client, I think last week, I don't know if you're on here, it's like the old school Ferris wheel. They're not Ferris wheels. What are those called? Merry-go-rounds, death traps on the playground. When you start vibrating out, those people start flinging off your life's merry-go-round. And we're like, what the Sam hell is going on? You are vibrationally raising. They can't hang on the ride anymore. I know. Bottom of this deck, the Hermit. She's my Violet Flame card. She's looking at herself in the mirror. This is, somebody else can do some shitty stuff. How we react to it. Do we bury our head in the sand? Do we give it 105th try and go, oh, this time that I reach for that gold shiny object, I'm not going to get caught in a cage. Guess what song's on right now? Leather and Lace. Yin and yang. We learn from each other. Connecting energy. I knew I was going on and on about Aquarius in the near future for a freaking reason. How easy do you think it would be to swim in the ocean without any flesh on your scales? She had to get creative. Yep, she was busted down. She had her heart broke open. She took that ship on the top of her head, stuck her damn head above the water, refusing to drown, and let the air and the wind do the work because she couldn't. We work towards our dreams, guys. We don't just hope in one hand and crap in the other and wonder which one's going to fill up first. You have to get creative, and you have to still stay the course. Hold on to that dream. Know you deserve more, even if it means a whole different life. Even if it means starting over. Time to come off the ice. Accept the lesson. Thank the lesson. I know. Look what happens when you do, though. When you stop blaming and stop the story, it's something that happened to us just as much as it's something that happened for us. And that's hard to wrap our mind around, especially if it's our first rodeo with that. Okay? You're going to get your hopes and dreams. It's just going to take a little ingenuity. There's a whole new portal here vibrating and waiting for you to go with it. I can't with you guys. It's your energy. 1111, 4 ones. What you want wants you. Do you see all the divine pairs on the table? Our story is through here. All right, you guys, I've got to run tonight, but the next time I'm on, I will pull for y'all. There's so many of you on tonight. Thank you so, so much. I did not expect that. I'd be another hour just getting for everybody, which I'd love to do. My reading went over today. Again, it took a turn neither one of us expected, but it was beautiful and wonderful and tied into this octopus energy. You can fit into a new life. They're so freaking smart. You can change colors. You can you will be fine. I promise. You just got to believe it. You just got to manifest what you do want. You just got to go have some fun with people that are fun, like all of us, and heal your heart. It's going to be okay. Age of Aquarius, it's a whole new world, and that is no joke. I just want to thank everybody so much for coming on tonight. The thing I love the most, of course, liking, you wouldn't be here if you weren't subscribed, sharing this video with other people. You are the information sharers, filling your cup. You want everybody else's to be full too. Why I think I'm here. I didn't think I'd be doing this. I pinch myself because it's freaking fantastic and awesome. I can't wait to see who I'm going to meet that day when it's a new client, and I'm overjoyed when it's a repeating client. It's amazing. I would have never thought in a million years. Sometimes you got to jump even when you don't have any reason to believe that you'll be caught. So thank you guys for catching me. I know I do joke, but it's because it's freaking fun, right? I just love you, and I'm so grateful. And that is it. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now. Love you.